Hey scholars, welcome back to math with Miss Ramirez. That's me.
Okay, scholars, what you'll need today is your whiteboard and marker and some counters to follow along with me. Okay, so make sure that you have these materials before starting today. All right, today's objective is we're going to be adding and subtracting in. So today's objective is that we're going to be adding and subtracting in word problems. Now, a word problem is instead of just giving you the equation, like for example, 3 plus 2, we're going to give you a word problem and it's kind of like a mystery and you have to solve the mystery of the number that's missing. So those are word problems that we're going to be practicing and you're going to be adding. So remember when we add, we put together. So we put together when we add. And when we subtract is we take away. Subtracting is taking away. Okay, so for our first problem, make sure that you have your whiteboard and marker. If you don't have them, pause this video and then click play again so you're ready to follow along. Okay, I want you to point to this word so we can read together. Ready? Point. Okay, it says, Emma has 3 beads. How many beads does she have? She has 3 beads. She gets more beads. Do we know how many more beads she gets? No, we don't know how many more she gets. But we know that now she has 6. So she has 6 altogether. How many new beads does she get? Okay, so now what I'm thinking about is what important information I should circle in this problem. So think about what important information do I need to think about in this problem? If you said 3 beads and 6 beads, you are correct. She has 3 beads, then she gets some more beads. So that's our mystery. We don't know how many more beads she has, but now all of a sudden she has 6 beads. So we need to figure out how many did she get. We have our number path here. And now notice that we didn't start with 1 because we don't need to count all the way from 1. We can count from the numbers that we know. So we know that she has 3 beads. I'm going to find 3. And now she has 6. I'm going to find 6. So we're going to count on to find our answer. We're going to start at 3 and then you're going to count on to see how many more to get to 6. So we do 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I want you to pay close attention at the dots I made. How many dots did I make? How many times did I count on? Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So we counted on 3 times. So let's check our work. It says 3 plus 3 equals 6. So let's use our fingers or your counters. You can also use your counters. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Yep, we're correct. So Emma gets 3 new beads. Good job. Kiss your brains. Beautiful. Let's go on to our next one. Okay. Number 2, let's practice. I want to see your fingers and we're going to point at the number 9. Ready? Point to number 9. Go. Good job. It says 9 planes are flying. Some land. Now there are 7 planes flying. How many planes land? So let's think about what our problem is saying. It's saying there are 9 planes flying. So think in your head of 9 little airplanes flying in the sky. And then some of them land. Did they tell us how many land? Nope. We don't know how many land. But what we do know is that there are now 7 planes flying. So in my head, I see 9 planes, and then some come down, and now there's still 7 flying. So we want to find our mystery of how many planes landed. Now, let's think about our important information. Think about what important information we should circle. If you said 9 and 7, you're absolutely correct. Now, we don't have a number path anymore. They're showing us with a picture. What Ms. Ramirez sees is that I know that there are 7 planes right here. So I'm going to mark these as 7 because I know there's 7 there. I don't need to count them. There are 7 planes and we need to get to 9, which is our whole, as I can see it here in my subtraction equation. So I need to get to 9. So I'm going to count on to see how many planes landed. So we start at 7, and then we count on 8, 9. So how many circles did I make? How many more did I make? How many more did I count on to get to 9? 2. Correct. So let's check our work. 9 minus 2 equals 7. So let's use your pom-poms, your counters, or your fingers. We have 9 minus 2. So 1, 2, and we have 7 left over. That's correct. 9 minus 2 equals 7. So that must mean that only 2 planes landed. Kiss your brains. Good job, scholars. You are flying through these. Now let's do one more. Okay, let's read it together. I want to see your fingers. Okay, ready? Point to the first word. Good. So it says, Jimmy picks 7 peppers. 5 are green, the rest are red. How many peppers are red? So I want you to think about what important information do we need to consider from our problem. If you said 7 and 5, you're correct. There are 7 peppers and 5 of them are green, but we don't know how many are red. So that's the mystery we have to solve in our word problem. How many were red? I want you to pause this video and figure out how many were red peppers on your own. And then once you have your answer, click play again, and then we'll go it over together so you can check your work. So go ahead and pause. Alrighty, good. So let's check our work. We know that Jimmy picked 7 peppers and 5 of them are green. So I'm going to show 5 green peppers like this. I know 5 of them are green. Now I need to count on to find how many were red. So I'm going to start at 5, and then I'm going to count on 6, 7. So how many times did I count on? 1, 2. Good job. 5, 6, 7. 2 times. So let's check our work. 5 plus 2 equals 7. So let's use our fingers, our counters. 5 plus 2, 7. Good job. So 2 peppers are red, because that was what we were trying to figure out in our mystery. Good job. So our word problems are really just you trying to figure out the mystery of the problem. And I think you guys are great problem solvers. I just want you to remember that there are many strategies you can use to find your answer. So use the one that you like best, that helps you the most, okay? Great job, scholars. I'll see you next week.